from the happiest place in the Lone Star State. Welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. TMP is your home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, it's your host, Emma.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back.
Guess what tonight is?
Trivia
For
2022.
Skipper Canteen.
Under.
I'm excited. We're in the jungle with our green lights. Look at the green lights behind us. See that? Okay, whatever. So, welcome back, everybody. I see we put some hellos up there before when we were going through the countdown. But Mike, welcome back, Mike. Good to see you. Brandon, hey, day after your birthday. Good to see you again. Kathleen, good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Mary, hey, good to see you, Mary.
Don't forget, we got that thing that Saturday.
That's right. Mary's going to be helping Emma with Journey into Imagination trivia.
So we got to put her name and her thing on the
I will help you with that. We will work on that before next Saturday.
So that we can get some credit.
Absolutely. We're going to do that. We got questions from her, right? All right. And let's see who else is here. We got other people joining. Jonathan's here. Hey, good to see you again, Jonathan. Live from the Lone Star State. That's right. The happiest place in the Lone Star State. We try to be anyway, huh? 349 subscribers. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and help Emma get to 350. Her goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe by the end of this year. Wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be awesome. And Mike says that's a cool hat. That's my my Jungle Cruise Skipper hat that got. I think Emma's mom got that for me. Hi, Emma and Skipper Dad. Hello, hello. Kathleen is in Canada. Whoa! Too cold in Canada today. What is the temperature today where we are? We are in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm going to check real quick because I didn't go outside today.
56 and it's cloudy.
It is 58 right now.
58.
It's going to get down to a freezing 53 tonight. Kind of crazy. Now, we've had much colder temperatures here, but the last few days have been pretty mild. So can't complain about that, right? But thank you for joining us. That is really cool. We also have Dennis, who was on last night. I'm not sure if he's going to be on tonight. And he's usually on every night, right? Yeah. Dennis Knoll, who is from Australia. So that's pretty cool.
He's a day ahead of us.
That's right. He's on the other side of the international date line. And look who this is. Dizfan's back. Good to see you back as well. And Miss Chantal is here. Good to see you. Monty Nicole. Hello, Emma. Now, I'm not sure. You think that might be her first time or his first time? I'm not sure if it's a he or she.
I think Marley is a girl's name.
And Nicole could be last name, right? But either way, you get a virtual first visit button. So thank you for joining us tonight.
And make sure to subscribe.
That's right. You could be the 350th subscriber if you haven't already.
And make sure share.
And Jonathan is reminding everybody, visit talkingmickey.com/fiesta for more information about Fiesta Especial. Emma is going to be queen this year for the Fiesta Especial Royal Court in San Antonio. Mike says it was freezing in New Jersey. I need Disney World weather.
And you know it rains there.
That's right.
Because it's a
rains a lot. And Miss Iris is here. Good to see you, Miss Iris.
Miss Iris, tell Cracker to come on.
That's right. That's right. Oh, hey, Mary says she's got a purple sweater to wear next week to match with Journey into Imagination. That's awesome. And Kathleen says, me too. She needs a Disney World warm weather. All right. Well, tonight we have a very special trivia. Not only because Emma and I went and ate there during our recent trip to Disney World and had a lot of fun, but also because who helped you with the questions, Emma?
Mr. Kevin Lively.
This gentleman, who Emma is going to be interviewing soon. It's actually going to be, we're scheduled to share the interview on the 16th of February, 2 days after Valentine's Day, but we'll be recording it a little bit sooner than that. He actually is a former Imagineer, a writer, theme park professional. He was a Jungle Cruise skipper in Disneyland, and he helped to write the new story and consulted on the new story for the new Jungle Cruise updates and Skipper Canteen. So we got a note from him earlier today because I tagged him showing that we were going to be doing trivia tonight on Skipper Canteen. And he replied, Kevin replied, which is really, really nice of him, and said, hey, let me see what the questions are and I'll add some facts to it if I can. And he did just that, which was really, really kind. Very nice of him. So thank you, Mr. Lively, for doing that. We're looking forward to talking to you soon and having you as a special guest on Emma's show. So let's see. We got a couple more comments. Hey, Monica's here too. Good to see you, Monica. And there's Patrick. Jedi Magic and More is here.
On Facebook.
And there's Lily. All right. Good to see you, Lily. And Miss Libby, right? Great to have you all here. Well, we are ready, I think. Are you ready for your questions?
Yeah.
All right. So how does trivia work, Emma?
Oh, we can tell Mary that.
What? We're going to talk to Mary before. So why don't we explain everything to everybody now, how trivia works? Because we haven't done trivia in a little bit.
Trivia starts with 15 questions. The first 5 are true or false.
True or false? The second
one is A, B, C, D.
So they're multiple choice.
And the last one is general knowledge.
The last 5 are just open-ended questions, right? So the first 5 true and false, second 5 are multiple choice, and the last 5 are just open-ended. And what happens? They get progressively harder as we go through them. We ask you not to put answers in the chat, but to post your scores. So at the end of each 5, we're going to give you the answers and some facts and show you some photos. Right? And then at the end, you tell us how many you got right, because we want to know, right? Stay with us. It'll be fun. Oh, Monica, I think, is a Duchess in Fiesta Especial, I believe. And Emma's mom said she saw Monica's cape today and that it's pretty cool. Ooh, I can't wait to see it, Mom. All right. And Jonathan is too. Jonathan is a prince, I believe, right? So thank you all the Royal Court members who are here tonight. Okay, so you ready for question number 1? All right. Question number 1 for trivia is true and false questions. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go.
The Skipper Canteen was inspired by the world-famous Jungle Cruise and is a quick service restaurant, or QSR.
Is this true or false? The Skipper Canteen was inspired by the world-famous Jungle Cruise and is a quick service restaurant, or QSR. Is that true or false? Don't say. We'll let them say.
Can you give a fun fact?
Well, why don't we do that when we go through the answers? Okay. That's a good idea, though. All right, number 2.
True or false? The Skipper Canteen servers are dressed in costumes representing the
continents
explored on the Jungle Cruise.
Is that true or false? Are the skippers, who are the servers, dressed in costumes representing the continents explored on the Jungle Cruise? All right. Ready for number 3? All right. You go.
True or false? The Skipper Canteen filled some of the space formerly occupied by the MK's opening day QSR called the Adventureland Veranda.
So, is this true or false? The Skipper Canteen filled some of the space formerly occupied by the Magic Kingdom's opening day quick service restaurant called the Adventureland Veranda. Is that where it's located, at least in part, now? True or false?
Can we get Club Green that?
I don't know. Maybe so.
We can add a new one too. True or false? Since 2015, the Captain Corners filled the remainder of the former Adventureland Veranda space with the new MK Club Green Wells.
What a coincidence.
Really?
No, I'm saying you wanted to add a question, and there it is, right?
Yeah.
So, since 2015, the captain's quarters filled the remainder of the former Adventureland Veranda space with the new Magic Kingdom Club 33 lounge. Is that true or false? And the last of the big true and false questions. You ready for number 5?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
True or false? The Skipper Canteen has many fun references to the Jungle Cruise. One is a barrel that is being shipped to Marshall College labeled as that kind of water.
Is that true or false? They have lots of references to the Jungle Cruise in the restaurant. One is a barrel that's being shipped to Marshall College, labeled as, quote, the backside of water. Is that true or false? All right, let's see. We got any new comments? Emma's mom says that's right. Keep your scores. Winner receives a prize. We do it all in the honor system.
Yeah.
And we're going to give you the answers in just a second for the first 5 questions. Before we do that, I want to just share, if that's okay with Em, that this Wednesday night, Emma's interview with Emma's mom, Emma and Emma's mom did this interview with Molly McCormick from All Ears, Molly from allears.net, and that interview is going to be aired this Wednesday at 7 p.m. And as we alluded to, next Saturday night's trivia, next Saturday night, a week from tonight, will be all about the original Journey into Imagination.
Big Clue, the Dragon, and Garm Run. Right, Mary?
Well, you guys decide that. But it's all about...
What in our comment.
Well, there you go. So then. And it's all about Journey into Imagination.
Oh, I got exactly what you're doing. The question, Mary. The first one, true or false, can be about the original with Dreamfinder. The second one could be the one that everyone did like. And the third one can be the one with Figment.
The second 5 can be about the ride that everybody dislikes.
Yeah, that's that's what calling the nickname.
You're not a fan, are you? Huh?
No.
Oh my goodness. Oh well. But anyway, so that's what's coming up next. So we want you to stay tuned for that. We got some cool stuff coming on Emma's channel. Emma's mom says on the Wednesday night with Molly, the interview with Molly from allears.net, she says, beware of my crazy eyes. I think she means her own crazy eyes. Not sure. All right. So if you haven't already, please share the stream. Hit the button inside of Twitter or inside of Facebook or inside of YouTube and hit share so that others can find the stream. The other thing you can do, which is even easier than just hit the like button, right? The like button gets more people out there to see that the stream is going on right now. And you can also tag a friend in Facebook, for example, or on Twitter and tell them to come join the stream with you. That'd be cool too. Diz Fan says, love Molly from All Ears. I haven't seen the interview yet because I wasn't feeling good the day that it was recorded. So I'm really interested in seeing how it went too.
Thank you, Monica.
There you go. Monica already did. She shared the stream.
Make her kind of friend.
And Emma's mom says shared when done. Type shared into the thing if you would like to let us know. All right. Well, here are the answers. We got a bunch of information here, so sit tight, guys. This is where some of the information from Kevin Lively is incorporated. All right. So answers to number 1. The Skipper Canteen was inspired by the world famous Jungle Cruise, and it is a quick service restaurant. That is false.
It's a table service now.
It is a table service restaurant, right? The original restaurant, Adventureland Veranda,
restaurant, which closed in 1994.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
All right, number 2, the Skipper Canteen servers are dressed in costumes representing the continents explored on the Jungle Cruise. That is number 2. That is false.
Oh.
And this is what Kevin said to us. He said Skipper khakis are what they wear because it's in the story. The crew is made up of Jungle Cruise skippers who work for the Jungle Navigation Company Limited,
which is
like the ones driving the boats.
That is also a false company. It's a made-up company that simply does with their story.
That's right.
For the attraction.
And one of the things that Emma got from a great cast member,
Robert.
So this is the logo of the Jungle Navigation Company. These were little, what do you call them, coasters?
Yeah.
On one side it has this, and on the other side it has the sign, Skipper Canteen. So that was the Jungle Navigation Company. All right, so number 3, the Skipper Canteen filled some of the space formerly occupied by Magic Kingdom's opening day QSR called Adventureland Veranda. That is number 3. That is true. Number 4, since 2015, Captain's Quarters filled the remainder of that space with the new Magic Kingdom Club 33. That is also true. Number 4. We have not been in there. If anybody is a member of Club 33 and would like to have Emma as a guest, and I'll just tag along for fun, and Emma's mom.
I know it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money, but we'd love to check it out one day, especially that one, because in Adventureland and Magic Kingdom, I bet you it's themed really awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
hopefully so they add some more talk about Walt and Roy.
I'll bet they did. All right, so number 5, the Skipper Canteen has many fun references to the Jungle Cruise. One is a barrel that is being shipped to Marshall College labeled as the backside of water. That is true. Number 5, the name Dr. David Marley, which I'll show you in a second, is actually on the barrel. It's a tribute to a former Disneyland skipper and Disneyland/Jungle Cruise historian who penned several books about the attraction. He's actually a PhD historian. The reference to Marshall College is from the Indiana Jones film series because who? Indiana Jones is a professor at Marshall College. So we want to show you, before we move on to multiple choice, we want to show you the photos. So we got some photos that go along with these questions. So here's the front of the restaurant. It sort of matches the coaster that I showed you.
Yeah.
There she is on the side. Here is Mr. Robert, our awesome server and skipper. And you could tell he wears the skipper outfit, skipper costume, just like those on the Jungle Cruise. And here's another photo. These are Skippers of the Year, and it's showing references for 1938. This is part of the decoration, the theming. But they're also wearing, as you can tell, the skipper outfits. This is a photo inside the mess hall part of the Skipper Canteen, and as you can see, it's got these high ceilings and this kind of colonial, British colonial theme. All of that you see, including the windows. It was painted, things like that, but this is the bones of the building, the spacing, even the chandelier, which you'll see here, was all original to 1971 when the original Adventureland Veranda opened.
Yeah, I remember that part, Daddy. I remember it was when we went in there when they were using the area as a meet and greet.
A meet and greet, right? They did
for making up the Scary Halloween party a couple of years ago.
Yes, they also used it for Tinkerbell and the fairy, whatever it's called.
Pixie Hollow?
Pixie Hollow, there you go.
I didn't know that.
Yep. And here is the barrel that is shown. So you can see it says backside of water. And if you look really close, it's being shipped to Marshall College. And it's got the reference to the former Disneyland skipper who's written books about the attraction. So there you go. We got a bunch of comments. We got scores coming in.
Yeah.
All right. Lily, 3 out of 5. Mike has 4 out of 5. Diz Fan has 2 out of 5. Brandon is 0 so far, but I'm sure you're going to catch up. You're going to do well, I'm sure. And Emma's mom is just making sure if you haven't already posted it, how many did y'all get correct? Post it in the chat.
Wait, let's see what Mary posted.
Mary's talking about next week, so we're going to stay on the topic. But yes, that is a good idea. All righty. That is a very good idea. All right.
So we look at her mic adjusting for her?
We will, we'll look at it. Let's stay on tonight.
Topic.
There you go. Stay on tonight. All right. So let's go to the second group of 5 questions. They are what?
Multiple choice.
She likes to sing that every time. All right.
Because it goes well with it.
It does. All right. You read number 6.
The Skipper Canteen has 3 dining rooms. Which one is not one of those dining rooms?
A, the C room.
A, the A.S.E.A Room. B, the mess hall. C, the Kungaloosh room. Or D, Trader Sam
Grog.
Grotto.
So the Skipper Canteen has 3 dining rooms. What they're called now, there are 3 of them. And 3 of the names here are what they are. One is not. So which one is not one of the dining rooms? Is it the C room, the mess hall, the jungle room, or Trader Sam's Grotto? You pick and make a note. All right. Number 7.
The famous butterfly roof is popular with diners. The butterfly display came from what historic collection? A, William Disney. B, Club 33, King of Kungaloosh, or D, none.
The famous butterfly booth is popular with diners. And believe it or not, I don't have a photo of that one for tonight. I'll see if I can find one real quick. Displayed came from a historic collection. Question mark. Did they? A, Lillian Disney. B, Club 33. C, the Jungle Cruise itself. Or D, no historic collection, meaning it was just part of the theming when they built the restaurant. All right, you ready for number 8?
Yeah. The Jungle Room contains a miniature of what item was used near, not in the Kungaloosh attraction. A palm tree. B, Crater Sam statue. C, radio control boat. Or D, Jingle Cruise sign.
So the Jungle Cruise contains a miniature of what item used near but not in the Jungle Cruise attraction? A palm tree, Trader Sam statue, radio controlled boat, or Jingle Cruise sign. All righty. We're already to number 9. Are you ready for number 9? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The chandelier in the Jungle Room.
Formerly known as.
Oh, okay. Formerly known as Falls Family Parlor.
Mm-hmm.
Is inspired by what attraction? A, the Enchanted Tid Room. B, Aladdin's Magic Carpet. C, Family Robinson Treehouse. Or D, Kungaloosh.
So the chandelier in the Jungle Room, which is formerly known as the Falls Family Parlor, is inspired by what attraction? A, the Enchanted Tid Room. B, the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. C, Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. Or D, the Jungle Cruise itself.
One thing about Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, the movie, not the treehouse itself, a very young Kit McCord from Adam 12 played the teenager or dad in the movie.
Kent McCord, an actor from Adam 12, the old 70s, 60s, 70s TV show, was in the original Swiss Family Robinson film. Yeah, Emma loves old TV as well, so she knows all this stuff.
Exactly, old cop, though.
Yeah, well, it's an old TV show, right? All right. That was number 9. We're on last one for multiple choice. You ready?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
The library contains books magnified from a presence which opens a secret door.
Which of those books opens a secret door?
Oh, God, I didn't think of it.
That's okay.
A.
Harambe
Chronicles by Wilson.
by Wilson.
B. Polar Voyage by Nemo. C. True Life Adventures by W.ED. Or D. Jungle Book.
That's right. So the library, which is a specific area inside the Skipper Canteen restaurant, contains a bunch of different books with attractions and other references. Which one is the secret book that opens the secret door? Is it Harambe Chronicles by Wilson, which would be Warden Wilson Matua, I believe, from the Kilimanjaro Safaris? Polar Voyage by Nemo, which would be Captain Nemo, right? A reference there. True Life Adventures by W.ED, which W.ED stands for Walter Elias Disney. And True Life Adventures, I believe, is what actually inspired the original Jungle Cruise in Disneyland. Or D, the Jungle Book, the actual Jungle Book by, I think it's Rudyard Kipling. I believe that's right.
We were getting adapted.
Right.
Didn't they bought it?
I'm sure they bought the rights to it, yeah.
Like they never Winnie the Pooh.
I think so. All right, so she says James MacArthur from Hawaii Five-0 is also in that. That's interesting. Cool. All right, guys. So we are about to tell you the answers. Are you ready for the answers to numbers 6 through 10?
Yeah.
Yep, Emma's mom confirmed, yes, it was Rudyard Kipling that wrote the original Jungle Book. But is that the book that opens the secret door? Good question. All right. So, where are the banners again? There they are.
There.
All right. Answers to number 6 through 10. So, the Skipper Canteen has 3 dining rooms. Which one was not one of the dining rooms?
It would be the formal name of the Jungle Room is the Falls Family Parlor.
Right. D was the answer we gave it was Trader Sam's Grog Grotto, and that is not. That is actually a bar, I guess, over at the Polynesian Village Resort.
Yeah.
So
it was the private living space for Albert, Victoria, and
Alberta Falls.
America. A model of their personal vessel is on Daddy.
I know. I was going to get there.
Talking. Displayed above the fireplace, which is actually made of one of the old remote control boats that used to be outside of the attraction.
Right. So that was the answer to one of the ones that's coming up, but we'll get there as well. All right. So number 7. I got to go back to the answers, right? Yeah. Okay. Go back to the answers. So number 7 was
there are, however, old relics from.
We have to read the letter. So number 7, the answer was D. Number 6, the answer was also D. So for number 7, the answer was D. No, the butterflies did not come from any collection. So there is what Kevin Lively said, and we actually have a tweet from him. He responded when we were first talking about doing Skipper Canteen for a trivia topic. He responded and said that the rumors are out there that the butterflies came from Lillian Disney's collection or from Club 33, but neither one of those was true. They're actually just part of the theming for that area, but it's really cool.
So really they brought them from wherever they were?
I guess so. They were not actually from a historic collection. At least that's what we heard from Mr. Lively, and he would know, right? All right, so number 8.
Wait, I was still talking.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Old relics from.
There are, however, old relics from
the Adventurers Club. Around the location included a phoenix outside in the courtyard.
Right. The restaurant does, however, include artifacts from the old Adventurers Club at what? Paradise? What's it called? The island? Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island at Downtown Disney. So it's got some things in there used as theming also, including a sphinx which is outside in the courtyard in front of the restaurant where you wait basically to go in, right? All right. We're kind of getting lost on these because we're getting into other facts, but let's go into number 9. So the chandelier.
Number 8.
Well, number 8 is the jungle. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm waiting for you to jump in. All right. The jungle room contains a miniature of what item? Once used near, not in the Jungle Cruise attraction. That is C, a radio-controlled boat. And that's the same miniature boat that we talked about a minute ago above the fireplace, right? That was a radio-controlled boat, and it represents the personal boat of the Falls family, Albert, Alberta, and Victoria, right? That's the backstory for that. Number 9, the chandelier in the jungle room, formerly the Falls Family Parlor, is inspired by what attraction?
A,
the Enchanted Tiki Room.
The recurring theme of the Skipper Canteen is the unconventional family, meaning those who are closest to you.
That's right.
This is reflected in the Falls Family Parlor with the family of monkeys carved on the pillar and the goldfish birds on the lights.
And the showbiz birds on the lights. And we'll show you photos of this stuff in a minute. And the last one is number 10. The library contains books based on attractions. Which actual book in the library is a key to open a secret door? And it was D. You can tell number 10 is D, and that is the Jungle Book. That's the one that opens the secret door. All right, so let's show you the photos real quick, because that's part of the fun here, showing you all this stuff. So one of the rooms, whoops, I got to turn off the question. So one of the rooms is the C room, and this is
known as the Society Explorer and Adventurer.
The Society of Explorers and Adventurers. That's
if you guys want more information about that, I am just heading over to Offhand Disney to watch his video about it. He does a fantastic job of providing information about it.
That's right. There you go. Good recommendation, Em. This is the chandelier. Now, this was inspired by the Enchanted Tiki Room. Why do you think it would be inspired by the Enchanted Tiki Room? Because it's what? The parrots sitting above your head? So these represent the parrots that are the hosts of the Enchanted Tiki Room. And then here are some of the books. So you got, hold on. So you got one that you can see in the middle called Shades of Khaki by B. Land. So like bland. Let's see, The Majestic Sloth. There's a bunch of, Another New Year by M.A. Pleasure, which was Meriwether Pleasure, which was the person that supposedly founded Pleasure Island in downtown Disney when it was downtown Disney. And every night they would have a New Year's Eve celebration. Every single night. I knew that. Yeah, so I'm explaining. Well, here's some other books. One is called The Congo Queen, Song of the Tiki Bird, The Fountain of Youth, Treasures from the Manor, which refers to which manor, you think?
Grantham.
Probably so. Bathing with Elephants, obviously that one refers to the Jungle Cruise.
Wait, is that the unknown story of navies?
Of navies.
Yeah.
And then here's some more. So this one, look at this one over here on the left. It says The Mystery Castle, written by Cindy Ella. So what castle has Cinderella? Cinderella Castle. So it refers to that one. See, here's one over here on the right. It's Pirates of the Caribbean by Coates, and that refers to Claude Coates, right?
The guy who wrote it, right?
That's right. Boat evacuation procedures. And then I'm looking at the one here, Illustrated Guide to Radio Broadcasting. And this is by the person who is the narrator or the host of the radio as you're in the line for Jungle Cruise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The actual person who did it?
Well, it's the character, right?
Oh, okay.
And here's the boat. This is a model of the boat that the Falls family uses. It's actually one of the old radio-controlled boats.
I want to use it now.
And then also, well, it's not there anymore. But
I know.
yeah,
But
it was called Shrunken Ned's radio control. I actually did it once. I remember doing it years ago.
Wasn't it there when I was little, or no?
I think it was.
I remember passing by it.
I think so. All right, hold on. We got a bunch of messages here. Let's catch up on the chat now that we've gone through those. Dennis is here. Good to see you, Dennis. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody saying hello as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So tomorrow
This
is
fan.
Monday, Dennis, for y'all.
Yes. I always heard a rumor about Lily and Disney. That's right.
Yes.
And he wanted to make sure that we knew that one was just a rumor. Miss Flora said she missed the beginning.
It's okay, Miss Flora.
Catch the replay. There you go.
I'll go tell Kathy and Playground say hi.
There you go. All right. Diz Fan says got 1 out of 5 on those. Lily's 4 out of 10. Mike 4 out of 10. Diz Fan at 3 out of 10. I guess on the most recent ones.
Hi, Roger.
There you go.
Hey, Michael.
Junior's kind note is there. That's awesome. Good to see you.
Hey, Michael here.
And Michael. Good to see you, Michael. Awesome to see you here. All right. That was what? Questions 6 through 10.
Michael's still cleaning them up there. LOL.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, you can catch up. We'll see you, Michael. You can catch up on it because I think these are some cool ones. And as we were saying early on, you might have missed this part. Kevin Lively, a former Imagineer that Emma's going to be interviewing, actually worked on Jungle Cruise, the retheme of Jungle Cruise, as well as he's a writer and knows the backstory of Skipper Canteen.
He was also a skipper.
He was also a skipper at Disneyland.
Is it okay I call him Skipper?
He goes by Kevin? Skipper Kevin. Yeah.
Okay I call him that when we start the interview?
You sure can, I'm assuming, because he is a skipper. He's got that in his history, right? All right, let's go to open-ended questions. So 11 through 15, this is the last set of 5. And then we'll be done. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get through these. These are all open-ended, meaning there's no true and false. There's no multiple choice. You just have to know the answer, write it down.
Not in a cat, no.
I knew she was going to say that. And then you'll just check it against what we tell you is the actual answer. So number 11, Em, your turn.
In which dining room will you find a display of feasts? Feasts?
Fezzes.
Feet?
Fezzes, hats, fezzes.
Oh, fezzes.
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 This is the plural of fezzes. The original, the singular of fez is fez, F-E-Z.
Fez.
Right.
Fezzes.
So in which dining room will you see a display of fezzes? All right. Number 12.
The Kungaloosh is a what?
That's right. The Kungaloosh is a what? It's named after
the greeting from the former Adventureland Club on Quaker Island in downtown Disney.
That's right. So the people from the Adventurers Club, when they saw each other, their greeting was Kungaloosh. Here in Skipper Canteen, it is what? It's a thing you can actually purchase. What is it? Yes. All right. Number 13.
On the mess hall BGM.
Which is background music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who can be heard asking where to park his wine machine?
So on the background music of the mess hall section, that dining room, who can be heard asking, where can I park my flying machine? Number 14.
And he walked an unfound, good go, Disney, a toolbox of
Jock Lindsay
warns of its contents. Right. What's in it?
So in the Lost and Unfound, a toolbox from Jock Lindsay warns of its contents. What's in it? And the last question of the night.
Doors in the mess hall are labeled as being the offices of Skipper Marc, Skipper Will, and Skipper Harper. Who were they?
Who were they? What are their last names? Skipper Marc, Skipper Bill, and Skipper Harper. This is a pretty tough one, but you will see why it is so significant, right?
Wait, what's the one underneath the answer?
That's more answers.
Oh.
That's more of the stuff that Mr. Lively sent to you.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's see. Cassie heard your voice, Emma, and she said she misses you. Pedro's out with cousin hanging out downtown Austin.
Well, go pray for me after Jericho when he comes back, okay, Jackie?
There you go.
I'm going to miss y'all too. I hope y'all can come to the coronation that's on January 28th.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Kungaloosh sounds like a sneeze. Gesundheit.
Yeah. It sounds German. Or Australian.
It is definitely from the old Adventurers Club. But it is represented here as well.
But I am happy that the former cast members who used to work there usually do a once a year meetup.
That's right. They still do. That's what we heard, right?
It would be cool to actually, like, do a
meet up with them.
That too. But what we awesome to do like a live interview with them.
Oh, that would be cool. Well, I know that other people have, so we need to do some research there.
Okay.
See if we can find them.
Maybe we can ask Mr. Tom Miko Liam in June.
That would be cool. Mr. Lou might know them. There's probably several people that would know them.
I'm talking about Mr. Tom.
I know. I'm saying both.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. So let us go to the answers because we have photos of these things as well.
Whoa.
All right. So number 11, in which dining room will you find a display of fezzes? The A.S.E.A Room, Society of Explorers and Adventurers. Yeah. Number 12, the Kungaloosh is what? It is a dessert, a chocolate, banana ice cream, and cake dessert. And Kevin Lively, former Imagineer, who helped with these questions, said it's the best in the park. We did not get it.
No.
We're going to have to get it next time.
I think I saw it though.
You probably did. I'll show you a photo of it in a bit. I went and found some. All right. Number 13 on the mess hall, BGM, background music loop. Who can be heard asking where to park his flying machine? Number 13 is Dreamfinder. Though technically he's credited as, quote, the mysterious stranger. Performed by former Imagineer. Oh, I spelled Joe wrong. It's supposed to be J-O-E. Joe Rohde, who played Dreamfinder in an original Journey into Imagination exhibit.
Oh.
So Joe Rohde is actually in the background loop playing a mysterious stranger who fans recognize as the original Dreamfinder voice that he played years ago. Right?
Mr. Ron Snyder is the original one.
He was the character. Yes, he's the original character. But there was some exhibit in the original attraction that Joe Rohde voiced. So, yeah. All righty. And let's see. Number 14, in the Lost and Unfound, a toolbox from Jock Lindsay warns of its contents. What's in it? Number 14, a live snake. Well, it warns of a live snake.
Oh.
And Jock Lindsay was the pilot from the original Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember when Indy jumps into the plane and he looks down and sees a snake and he says, snakes. I hate snakes, right? That kind of thing. That's the reference. And then number 15, the Marc, Bill, and Harper, Skipper Marc, Skipper Bill, Skipper Harper, are Mark Davis, Bill Evans, and Harper Goff. All were Imagineers. And I will show you some info about them on the photos, right? We'll have that. Mark Davis was the person who helped to kind of design the look and feel of how the Jungle Cruise was going to be in terms of the animals, right? Which animals were there, how they were going to be done. Bill Evans was a plant expert. He was the one that came up with the design for the plants. And right now in Disneyland, it grew up to look like a real jungle, right? And probably Florida too. But it's harder to grow a jungle in Southern California than it is in Florida, probably. And Harper Goff is credited as a cartographer. Harper Goff, the story goes, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I've heard the story, that Harper Goff took a stick and walked the land in Disneyland, and the stick dragged through the dirt and not carved out the whole course, but carved out the layout of the course for the Jungle Cruise. So he kind of just did it off the cuff. So he was the one that designed, and he did the drawings for the real overall look and feel of Jungle Cruise. He was an artist. So let us look at the photos before we see how many everybody got right.
Yeah. Good morning, guys.
All right, post your scores for the last 5.
From 1 to 15.
And then right, the total score. How many out of 15 did you get correct?
1 through 15.
All right, so here's a picture of one of the fezzes, and this is the C logo. This one is for Dr. Albert Falls himself. So there are a bunch of different fezzes. Some of them are leopard print. One of them is black. I think there's some other colors. If you look on Emma's Instagram, Talking Mickey Project, you will see a post with a bunch of different photos of the different fezzes. This is a picture of the 3 doors that are in the actual veranda from the old Adventureland Veranda.
Guys, fun fact. The wall right here, you can see a quick server area where the cabinets were and where you can look into the kitchen. Because they got that off while they were still working on turning to the restaurant that it is now.
The green wall that you see below the veranda, the balcony, used to be the lines where you check out at the cash registers for the original Adventureland Veranda. So the only real big modification that they said they made to this dining area was putting in this wall. Before that, it was lanes for quick service cash registers. So that's a good memory, Em. I remember that.
That's what Mr. Robert told us.
He did. He told us that.
So still you go up to Mr. Robert to Mr. Skipper Marc from Skipper Canteen.
That's right. We've heard other people.
Y'all are doing well.
We've heard other people had him as a server, and he was awesome to them too. He actually helped Emma and let us go around taking a bunch of photos and things. So Skipper Marc, here's the specific reference, his animal biological studies. So that's Mark Davis. Skipper Harper, it says cartography. That's Harper Goff. And then Skipper Bill, he's the one that did the, I think it's botany. So it's the plant studies. Right. And then there's one other door that's in the front of it. You kind of walk in and then look up and back again. It's the original door for Albert Falls, but it has an A in the middle because now his daughter, Alberta, owns the Jungle Navigation Company, and that's her office. So what do you think of that? That's pretty cool. And then one more photo. This is Emma. That's right.
Red.
We're this is the first course, I guess, for our meal, and we were sitting right next to one of the original windows with the stained glass. It was really cool.
I remember seeing the original stained glass.
Yes,
well,
that was pretty awesome.
I think it was 6 or 8 when it happened.
All right, let's look and see what we got. Mary says the exhibit you were talking about with Joe Rohde is Dreamfinder's School of Drama from the original ImageWorks.
Okay.
There you go. Great job. Thank you, Mary. That's awesome. Let's see. Diz Fan says 0 out of 5 on the open-ended questions. Emma's mom says these were difficult. Yeah, they were.
You come up to make a category or helping out with the questions and answers.
Yeah, you can't beat it when the Imagineer or one of the Imagineers that worked on the development actually helped with the questions, right? That's awesome. Michael says, when Disney built Mission Space, they brought in NASA people to make it feel as real as possible. And your orange ride gives you more G-forces. That's right. They go for authenticity, right?
I wanted to do that though.
Lily has 4 out of 5. Mike said 6 out of 15. Oh, I'm sorry. Lily had 4 out of 15.
Yeah.
Mike had 6 out of 15. Flora, so far, 0 out of 0. These were tough, though.
Yeah.
She says, Emma's mom says, remind you to put the questions out there. Dennis says, that was hard questions.
Yes, they are.
And Flora says, but I learned a lot. And we did too. I mean, with Mr. Lively's help, we learned a lot as well. Looks like the 11 doctors' fezzes.
Yeah.
It does.
You mean that Michael Smith, right?
Matt Smith.
Oh, Matt
from
Smith. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Michael says got 0. LOL.
Yeah.
The door reminds me of the Jungle Cruise movie. That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It's a reference and it was used in the film.
Really?
Yeah.
So that door.
And his mom says that's a large Coke. Large Coke.
Yeah.
Michael says, so pretty, Emma.
Thank you, Michael.
Emma, the green is not as intense as the orange, like the 5Gs. That's right. The green is a less intense version of the ride in Mission Space. I found this on Etsy.
Someone made it.
Someone, just made it, fan produced, right? And it says the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, and it's Exploratio Continua. Exploratio Continua, which I guess means always explore, continuous exploring, that kind of thing. So I got to find a fez to put this on. It's not exactly the same patch, of course, but it is pretty cool. So that would be a cool thing for Emma's shelf at some point, right?
Play on your mind.
That's this right here.
Oh.
So there you go, guys.
Well,
let's see. I'm going to go back and see who got the most. Mike got 6 out of 15. Did anybody get more than 6 out of 15? If you did, please give it a shout in the chat so it will pop up and we will know, because we need to award a prize.
Oh, no.
Yep. All righty. While we're waiting for people to put their scores in, if they haven't yet,
we'll tell you what's coming up. Oh, our sponsors.
We can talk about
McCricket.
Yeah. You want to do that? Real quick.
Kentucky McCricket is supported by Georgia Crick and McCricket Laker. If you're traveling or want to book your next city trip, please look up Georgia Crick by McCricket Laker or message her or email her at
Bridget.Langford
at cricket.laker
at storybooktrips.com
at storybooktrips.com.
That's right. You can also find her on Instagram and Facebook at Travel with a Langford.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Now, let's see. Mary says, I loved learning all these fun facts about Skipper Canteen. That's right.
Yeah.
And next time you go, you got to go eat there if you haven't already. Dennis said 0 out of 15. Like I said, it was hard. These were difficult, but these were fun. We learned a lot too, especially after having eaten there. We didn't know as much as we thought we did, right?
Yeah.
We learned too doing this. And Michael says it will be fez-tastic. Oh my goodness. All right. Emma's mom says, with no other scores posted, Mike is our winner. Please DM us your mailing address and we will get you your prize.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that is it tonight, guys. We had a lot of fun. I did. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to remind people about coming up?
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
No Whip Dad.
Oh, well, that one's going to be posted on the 2nd of February. But yes, we'll be talking to Dole Whip Dad soon. But for what? What's coming up?
My interview with Marley.
That's right.
McCormack from allears.net.
Wednesday night, Emma's interview and Emma's mom, both of them talked to Molly from allears.net. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday night. And then next Saturday night, family trivia night again, all about Journey into Imagination, the Imagination Pavilion.
We need to feature Mary.
Featuring Mary. That's right. We will adjust.
Mary Kahava.
Well, we have her. She's in the chat right there.
Okay.
All righty. So there you go. Miss Ronnie, clap, clap, clap.
Well,
thank you.
How you feeling, Miss Ronnie?
And Dennis says he's going to try again next Sunday.
Okay.
You are welcome all the time, and we are thankful that you're here. Thank you, Dennis, for being here again. And thank you, everybody.
Oh, we are working with Miss Ronnie.
She says, sweet dreams, Emma.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Ronnie.
So how do we say goodnight, Em? What do you say? When do you say it?
No. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe, and share this channel with your family and friends you haven't.
Right.
If you're new to the channel, you can always come and say hi.
And if you haven't subscribed, you can be the 350th subscriber.
Look.
Right? We only need one more to be at 350 tonight.
Can we get the 400 subscribers before summertime? Before summer starts, guys?
That would be awesome. I think you might. We got some great guests coming up on your show.
Look.
And Emma's going to be on some other shows too. So that's going to be even more fun.
Look.
Well, as much fun, right? All right.
Things are coming up soon, though.
So are you ready to say goodnight?
Look.
How do you do that? See ya.
Yeah, really good. Oh, night, guys. See you all next Wednesday. Goodbye, editor with Marley, McCormack from allair.net at 11 o'clock p.m. Get Grog.
Good night. See you all soon.